So, is this a rare find in a gem of an older RV? You tell us. All right, everybody. One of my favorite things to do is play in traffic. Anybody that's lived around or traveled through Atlanta will tell you it's horrendous. So we live on the northeast side of Atlanta, almost in Athens, and I left the house about 5:45, heading down to Columbus, Georgia to do an inspection for a client. Oh my goodness, for like the last 20 minutes or so, I've been doing under 20 miles an hour and occasionally stopping. So, woohoo! All right, what's y'all's worst traffic areas you've ever been through? I think Atlanta's probably got to top the charts for everybody. Let's see what you got. Leave that in your comments and let me know. Hey y'all, Shane, Damascus Road RV Services, on the road with Damascus Road, and tonight's adventure is we drove down to Columbus, Georgia. We're doing an inspection in the morning, so stay tuned and check that out. So me and Emmy are camping out at actually the church I used to be a member of when I was in the Army down here. So called them, chit-chatted with them, and they're like, sure, because we got here late and we'll be gone before anybody gets here. You know, it's there's all kind of places to stay. You know, boondockers, harvest host, friends, connections, churches, fire stations, depending on your connections. As a fireman, I've camped out at fire stations before across the country. But anyway, where's some of the off-the-wall places that you have boondocked, mooch-docked, or whatever? Leave a comment, let us know. Thank you. So, before we turn in for the night, I was just gonna show y'all Emmy's setup in action for my solo inspection trips. So I got my bed, and yeah, I do like pillows. And then over here, I've got all my tools, my ladder, and everything. It only takes me like 5 minutes to load this stuff. It's super easy. I've got the big single door in the back. I got my TV, DVD, HDMI, cable-ready TV, my fans, my cool, groovy green lights, my little charging station for everything, some fresh drinking water. Got my curtains up, and I am all good, about ready for bed. So, good night, y'all. Keep with us for tomorrow, see what this inspection tells us. Good morning, everybody. It is 35 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the earliest and coldest I have ever started inspection. As you can tell, it's still pretty dark outside. So we're in Columbus, me and my buddy Russ from Patriot RV Services, and we're gonna inspect this 2008 Travel Supreme Envoy 42 DL24. And from what we can tell so far, it is a gorgeous coach. So we'll get with you. Got to get some lights outside and some interior lighting before we can even get our first impressions. So hang on with us. All right, so our first impressions of the interior of this thing. Very nice cockpit area. We've got some pretty nice seat covers on them. Dash and everything looks good from what we can tell so far. Again, this first impressions of this thing, and this wood is really amazing, very beautiful. Flooring, you can look at the ceiling, the seating area. This thing has so much space in it. He's upgraded and has put in a fireplace, residential refrigerator, freezer. And look how huge this bathroom is. Door hangs just a little bit, but wow. And again, all this woodwork, very, very nice. Hey, everybody. Water closet, but very, very nice. The feel of this thing is very strong, very sturdy. I mean, everything is real wood. First impressions is great craftsmanship. Other than some just normal wear and tear, nothing is really jumping out at me. So hang with us. When the lights get on outside, we'll check it out and check back with you later. Hey y'all, it is after lunch, and we've got most of the inside done. It is finally daylight, I guess. And it's a blistering 51 degrees out here today. So great day to be working. But first impressions, you never get a second chance to make your first impression. But with that, don't get all glassy-eyed, starry-eyed when you see something all shiny and pretty, especially when you go inside, you got the tiered ceiling and all the tile floors, all the shiny woodwork and everything. Don't let that fool you. You really got to get into it and check it out well. Obviously, we recommend having a certified inspector check it out. So follow with me. We're just going to take our quick first impression of the exterior. Now keep in mind, this is a 2008, all right? Couple of little bitty things, a little star crack, a little paint imperfection here, a little potentially rust under the paint there. But again, it's a 2008. So we got a couple little scratches here in the paint, but this paint job is still, man, it's smooth. But that's it. If you notice, there's a couple of spots over here. It is missing a couple of awnings. They were supposed to be replaced prior to the inspection, but they came in the wrong colors. So, but man, this thing, first impressions is, wow, immaculate. We're about 90% done with the inside, and it's not perfect. It's a 2008, but for a 2008, oh my goodness, it is amazing. So we're gonna hop inside that and give you a quick walk through the inside. So you may have noticed outside, we're in a gravel lot. So we've got rugs outside, towels and rugs inside, just trying to keep this thing as clean as possible. If you see our little sticky dots on the windshield, there's 3 little cracks in the windshield. Windshield cracks can be a life safety issue. If the crack is to spread and come across your view and obstruct your field of view, they can spread and keep going to make it just almost impossible to see clearly. So you want to make sure you keep your windshields in great condition. As soon as you find a crack, get a professional windshield repair company out to take care of it. But these seats are in amazing condition. I love these flexi steel seats that are just so soft. And that just goes through. They've actually had covers on them to keep them protected. So that's what those are. We took those off so we'd actually see the seats themselves. The material here is a little dated, but hey, it's an 08. What do you expect? The previous owner has done some great upgrades. Like, he installed the electric fireplace. He installed these little circle lights. Man, he put them on a dimmer, just all kinds of cool stuff. He did the glass. So no coach is going to be perfect. You kind of got to do your own touches to it. But if you do like this guy did and make it look factory. There's a couple little wrinkle spots in the wallpaper. You see some up here. But with my moisture meter, it's picking up barely anything, like 7%, which the wood right here is getting the same, okay? And there's a few places like this where they've had decorations before. A window latch doesn't close all the way. There's just a very few minor things like that. They installed a residential fridge in here. I don't know if it's rated for an RV or not, so that is something to check out. He took and put a flat screen TV up here. It does block a window, but hey, he's got several others. And just the cabinetry in this thing, I mean, it's all, I mean, even these are real wood, you know? Just very good quality craftsmanship out of this coach. And these doors, man, this is just great. Nice, big, clean, clear mirrors. You got your laundry facilities separate so you can do a little bit more of your load. Huge master closet, king size bed. He added another flat screen TV back here. You know, you've got some coat hangers, wall hangers, whatever. You know, some of us it's a hat hanger, but this place is beautiful. I mean, 2008 Travel Supreme, really good craftsmanship. They are no longer in business. The economic crunch in 2008, 2009 put them out of business. That's a shame, because this is some really top-notch quality for this coach to be this old and still in this good a shape. All right, we're gonna get outside, check that out, and we'll get back with you later. All right, we got our slides pulled in now so we can check some of the interior sills, the roofs, and check our road accessibility. So you're boondocking somewhere, you're in a truck stop, somewhere where you don't want to open everything out. How much space do you have to actually sleep, move around? You get hungry, you want a snack, what can you do here? So obviously you've got good room in the living room, you can watch TV. You can sit easily at this side of the dinette, squeeze through a little bit. 6 foot tall, and we'll just say about 215. So you come through here, you do have full access to your refrigerator and freezer. Just a little tight squeeze right there. You can't reach your cabinets here, so if you're keeping food or anything in there that you might want, look about how you're storing. But then back here, you've got bathroom, toilet room, your sinks, your shower, and whoever sleeps on the far side of the bed just has to crawl across, and you can get to your cabinets in your closet over there. So for like road accessibility, man, you can boondock, squeeze in tight places, and have everything accessible. I think this one gets 2 thumbs up for road accessibility. You know, like I was talking about, that first impression, she's shiny, she's pretty, she's old, but when we get closer, you've got a little bit of paint checking going on through here. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can or not. There we go. We can see some now. Just a little bit of paint checking going on in there. So don't get fooled by that first impression. Well, y'all, day's about over. It was dark when we started, and guess what? It's just about dark again. But it's been a good long day. I'll give you an update on what we saw throughout the day in a little bit. Maybe tomorrow. It's been a long day. Got a long drive ahead of me. But you know, don't be sucked in by those first impressions. And I'm not saying this coach is bad. Remember, it is a 2008, but on a detailed inspection, we did find some mostly cosmetic flaws. So, yeah, I believe we're worth our money. Of course I do. See y'all. All right, so just a wrap up of the inspection, the highlights, what we've seen. Such a long day yesterday. I can't remember it all, but that's why we have our handy dandy little app that flows through. We put all our comments, take our pictures in it. So then I sit here at the house and finish my report with my helper. Huh? Ain't that right? So yes, so we're sitting here finishing the report, getting everything done. You know, great quality craftsmanship on that coach. As a 2008, yeah, it's dated with some of the fabrics and whatnot, some paint checking on the outside, a few little scratches. Found a few life safety issues. Water heater sealant, that's unfortunately that's almost expected to find on all of them. The LP did not pass the leak test. It continued to drop every time we tested it. We tested it 5 times with 2 different manometers. How about that? Manometer, say that with me. Manometer, manometer, manometer. Sealing issues on the roof. Some busted fiberglass on the rear cap. Yeah, long day. Can't remember everything. But overall, the coach was in really good shape for 2008. Not without its issues, cosmetic issues, some minor mechanical issues as far as the coach is concerned. You know, and it comes down to your budget, what your initial investment is, what your immediate repair costs are, whether it's resealing a roof, whether it's redecorating because you don't like the fabrics, whatever the case may be, tires, maintenance, oil change, you know, your initial investment, your immediate repair costs, and then there's what can you live with? Can you live with that paint checking? That's up to you. Can you live with a busted piece of fiberglass? Can you live with just these little cosmetic issues, can you live with them? The decision is yours to discover what fits your budget, what fits your lifestyle, and then what can you live with? And there's nothing that I can tell you as an inspector, there's nothing that any inspector should tell you to sway you on, oh, well, that's got some paint check and I really wouldn't buy that. If you don't care, then it doesn't matter. Inspection report is a fact-finding mission. That's what we're there for, to just tell you the factual condition of the coach, whether things operate as intended. So you take the facts that we find in the report that we've given you, and you make your decision. We are your eyes, your ears, and your feelers on this coach, whether you've been in it or not, whether you're, 2,000 miles or not. I've done inspections in Georgia for clients in Alaska, Australia. Those are the furthest away I've done, and just all over continental U.S. Hadn't done one for somebody in Hawaii yet. I don't know if I will. Anyway, you know what to do. Give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment on some of the questions and things we've had in here, and share us. All right, y'all take care, and what will your next great RV adventure be?